Alright guys, hello and welcome to a one-off video and something I've been wanting to try for quite a long while now. A game by Invader Studios that they've been working on in the last little while since their attempt at redoing Resident Evil 2 was shut down due to Capcom wanting to do the Resident Evil 2 remake that we all got at the start of the year 2019 on the 25th of January, was it? I think it was that. So this is Invader Studios did a Resident Evil 2 Reborn. It was over the shoulder, original kind of style look, but just remade. They did what Capcom for a long time didn't want to do. They said with enough fan support we will do it, and I think this was one of the games that prompted them to actually help. Oh, there we go. So it's a D-pad to control the menu. Right. So this is a demo. It's not the actual game, but it's called Daymare 1998. You saw at the start things might be a little bit buggy, a little bit glitchy. So we're going to go for a little bit of time doing this. I am interested to get this game. I think it's going to be free on Steam. I'm not sure. What's on the extras? Oh, that's rather clever. So this is a kind of like their own version of, a Resident Evil 2, a Resident Evil kind of like horror game, but sort of like their own style. And from what I understand, it's pretty darn good. It's pretty well done. I know they release press releases to certain channels. I did ask them if I could have an early copy, but they weren't able to give me one. They give it to bigger channels, and then after that, give it out to smaller channels. But I checked Steam the other day, just as a matter of interest, and it was available on Steam. So I thought, you know what? I downloaded it. Totally forgot. Remembered last night. I thought, yeah, let's get this going and let's try it out and see what we think. So what's under graphics? Okay. So I don't think we want it on. Have it on medium for each because I don't know how this is going to run. Audio subtitles on. It's only in English, okay. Controller layout. Fast reload is X. Interact is A. Hold for use usables. Quick load. Status recap. Melee shoots. Jog. Aim. Move and select weapon. And the other one is a 360 turn. The back button is open inventory, and that is the pause. Okay, that's absolutely hunky dory. No, we don't need to worry about that. Alright, let's get into this, shall we? So you can call yourself a true survivor if that's the case. Face your fears on the hardcore difficulty, recommended by the developers of 1998. Developers of 1998, developers of Daymare 1998, be prepared to enter a brute world. Does that mean brutal? I think so. Just a rookie scared of your own in-game shadow. Maybe you best start Daymare 1998 with a pacifier, along with some extra resources and weaker enemies. So I'm going to go with beginner mode. I'm not going to go with the Daymare mode. I don't feel confident for that yet. So let's try this. We're going to go for a assisted aim, and I think that's it. Brightness, I think. Oh, that's rather cool. All the following is presented as personal opinion and doesn't mean to be medical advice, nor in any way to be an endorsement of any of any of the treatments listed or items listed herein. Always consult a physician for all medical advice. This document contains errors or or emissions and should not take place on unlicensed medical care. Right, let's do it. Several hours have gone by since communication with the H.A.D.E.S laboratory have been cut off. Now, two teams of the highly trained H.A.D.E.S division, Hex Core Advanced Division for Extraction and Search. That's a nice little take on STARS, but a little different. Operators are called out to investigate their mission, find the missing researchers who seemingly vanished without a trace, retrieve the sensitive, highly classified materials for Classified branch of the US government, tasked with gaining access to the lower levels of the lab. Special Agent Levi barges into the second service entrance, and it is there that he discovers the security system initiated by the facility wired quarantine automatically shutting everyone in and serving as a warning to would-be invaders of that some kind of experiment had gone horribly, horribly wrong. Whoa, right.
All that matters
Oh my
on the
god, the graphics
chessboard
are amazing.
are good moves and the actions you take to achieve this result. What I do is bide in the shadows, where I can strategically exploit the most vulnerable pawns. But this time had to be different. This time, I had to involve my hand directly. But let's get things in the right order. So I began the first phase of my plan.
Requesting the evacuation of all remaining personnel. Code Blue, repeat, this is a Code Blue emergency. Please respond, anyone, please. My name is Rebecca Jordan. I'm a doctor at the H.A.D.E.S Medical Facility on the North Ball Islands. We have a problem of some magnitude here. There's a situation in the building that requires... There's been a terrible mishap. I think we've been exposed to some kind of gas, a corrosive agent that latches onto the lungs, warping people inside. Can anyone hear me? God's sake, please!
Wow. First impressions, I'm impressed. Chapter 1, Signal Loss.
That transmission was the last communication out of H.A.D.E.S laboratory 12 hours ago. The latest mission parameters are courtesy of our friends over at the DOD. It seems the corrosive agent in question is actually the same experimental gas you've been ordered to retrieve. Only problem is, they forgot to mention in the initial brief that it's also a new type of chemical weapon that kills almost everyone it afflicts. Rest assured, all entrances and exits to the building were automatically sealed at the first sign of a breach, which is standard security protocol when these mishaps occur. Your teams will infiltrate the facility as such. Epsilon, you'll enter via the central lobby on the second level, which serves as the main access point, and edge your way to the laboratory. Delta, you will simultaneously sweep through the lower levels where the main laboratory is located. According to our intel, the basement is where the so-called gas leak occurred, so proceed cautiously. Be advised, this operation's status has been raised to priority red. Repeat, priority red. You all know what that means. This won't be the simple snatch and grab you were initially led to believe. Good luck, gentlemen. Now get in there to show us what you're made of. That hell is truly the House of Hades. HQ out.
Priority red. You do understand that this assignment could be our last. Well, you know, if I were a betting man, I think I'd bet that the odds of making it home in one piece are a lot better with you on the battlefield.
He reminds me of Hunk. I think it's kind of like maybe sort of like a tribute to Hunk, but he's not, obviously not Hunk.
First.
Just shut the fuck up, Leaf. Goddamn motor mouth.
Don't let him get to you, kid. That shitbird squawks at anyone with a bigger stick, which is pretty much everyone. Never should have pulled his ass out that fireman back in room in '94.
Thanks, Hayden. Understood, Major. Damn it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just let the past go.
Romero 4 Golf, this is HQ. We hold you on gadget and show you entering the airspace above the island. You should be within visual range of Aegis at any moment. Over.
HQ, this is Sandman Actual. In descent for November Foxtrot.
So this is running in 30
Standing by
frames,
for
a nice
mission.
steady 30 frames. I haven't noticed a drop. I haven't really been looking, but it's running at a nice steady 30 frames per second, which actually should actually run pretty well and record well, so it shouldn't lag.
This is the second platform, and the end of the line for you, Lead. Crane will infiltrate the laboratory via the third platform. After that, Raven and I will hold position at the external loading bay and remain on alert 5 to pick you rubber suckers up upon completion. At which point, we'll regroup on platform 2. Keep your comms clear as a precautionary measure. Over.
Roger that. Comms clear. En
Whoa,
route to primary.
here we go. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. I knew they were making it, and when they were doing Resident Evil 2, they were there was a lot of oh, that's a bit glitchy, blurry.
HQ here. Unlocked codes received. We are remotely overriding the service access to H.A.D.E.S station. As explained during the brief, the data interchange device is still being tested for field use. Nevertheless...
This tab contains all consumables and key items that the character finds throughout the game. It also contains the character's weapon in the upper section. This status tab contains all the information about the character's health status and altercations. This tab contains the map screen of the area and information on the current objectives. This tab contains all documents, ID tags and audio files that the character finds throughout the game.
It will become your most important resource, allowing you to manage weapons, consumables, consult maps, health state, and above all, allow you to interact with any type of electronic device. Over.
So I don't know why it's blurry. Oh god, I thought his leg was missing it. Yeah, this, for some reason, it's all blurry. Why is it all blurry?
Sandman to Agent Lead. Judging from the fragments of video we pulled from surveillance, it appears that several tanks labeled CSR-3 have already been attached to the main hoisting unit. I'll stay on standby at the main doors to the freight elevator. Over.
Liev here. Copy that. Objective confirmed. Looks like the contagion leaked out from a couple tanks crammed into the area. There are also sure signs of a firefight and explosive residue. Proceeding with the mission. Over.
I don't get why this is all glitchy and all sort of like blurry. Is it the game or is it meant to be like that? I don't know. Oh, cutscene. Oh man, that's nasty.
It's about time you guys got here. You're with emergency response, right?
That's right, Agent Liev. How's the leg?
It hurts like hell. But I'll be alright. Can't move very far, though.
That's unfortunate. Listen, I need to search this place for survivors. I'll come back for you as soon as I can.
Survivors? Yeah, well, good luck with that. Anyway, I'll be waiting here. I just need to rest my eyes a little.
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. No, I didn't think it would kill him. In order to perform reloading action, you must first select the magazine from the quick slot submenu. Press Y, fast reload. Press X to reload once the former fast reload. The character will replace the current equipped magazine with a new one, dropping the former one to the ground. The drop magazine can be picked up at a later time. Slow reload. Hold down the reload button to perform a slow reload. The character will replace the current magazine with a new one, facing the former in the back in the inventory. Alright, so you can actually pick up your old ammo, sort of like cartridges and stuff, and I think you can add ammo to them. From the items tab in the DID, it's possible to combine ammo boxes and magazines to refill ammo itself. So you can combine like one that has like 3 with to make up 10, for example. Let's load checkpoint. I didn't actually want to kill him.
HQ here. Unlocked codes received. We are remotely overriding the service access to H.A.D.E.S station. As explained during the brief, the data interchange device is still being tested for field use. Nevertheless, it will become your most important resource, allowing you to manage weapons, consumables, consult maps, health state, and above all, allow you to interact with any type of electronic device. Over.
It's still blurry, but I honestly don't know if it's meant to be like that.
Sandman to Agent Liev. Judging from the fragments of video we pulled from surveillance, it appears that several tanks labeled CSR-3 have already been attached to the main hoisting unit. I'll stay on standby at the main doors to the freight elevator. Over.
Liev here. Copy that. Objective confirmed. Looks like the contagion leaked out from a couple tanks crammed into the area. There are also sure signs of a firefight and explosive residue. Proceeding with the mission. Over.
Oh, they have done wonders with this game. They have really pulled. I think they've taken the fact that they couldn't do Resident Evil, even though they were invited to the main headquarters, I believe, to actually work on ideas with Capcom. So I think a lot of their ideas that they had in Reborn were actually implemented into the actual remake.
It's about time you guys got here. You're with emergency response, right?
That's right, Agent Liev. How's the leg?
It hurts like hell. But I'll be alright. Can't move very far, though.
That's unfortunate. Listen, I need to search this place for survivors. I'll come back for you as soon as I can.
Survivors? Yeah, well, good luck with that. Anyway, I'll be waiting here. I just need to rest my eyes a little.
It makes me kill him. Oh, it makes you kill him. Whoa, I didn't know it made you kill him. Something got the blue screen of death. The tab contains all consumables and key items that the character will find throughout the game. It also contains the character's weapon and in the upper section. I've already seen this. All the information, map, and documents.
Liam to Mission Control, Sandman. I made contact with an Aegis worker. I followed the protocol. I'm now heading to the control room to begin loading procedures. Over.
Copy that. This all brings back memories from '94. Especially that day when you opened fire on all those poor, innocent people. Or what was left of them. Don't you remember?
Orders are orders, Major, and those innocent people weren't exactly civilians. When you finally get your ass out of that chopper and onto the battlefield, we'll talk about it. Proceeding to objective. Over.
This character is a pretty hard ass and not a very nice man. I'm not getting good vibe from him. So for me, he's a bit of an asshole, but that's his character. Whoa.
Someone must have had a lot of fun down here.
Translate for Japanese. August 8th, 1945. Honor, a word the Alliance forces will never understand. Thousands of innocent souls in seconds destroyed by the US atomic bomb. Not those of soldiers, not those of men who made a choice to fight and sacrifice themselves in service of a greater nation, but those of Pacific civilians who lived in the cities now totally cancelled. Women and children, our families are gone, obliterated by those desire for dominance, by the desire to show the world their strength of their science, the atomic bomb. But now the time has come to show them the strength of our science. In the years of hardship to develop a terrible weapon. So I'm going to let you guys pause and read. I'm not always keen on reading these things because I do struggle sometimes with some of the words. So I'll just let you pause and read. I will read it in my head. Looks like a band transaction made out to J. Phelps for $1 million. Use a combined function in your DID to reload magazines. I can't even read the letters because it's so blurry. Well, I can tell that's control room, but I can't tell what anything else is. I don't know if this is a glitch. Original file. Alright, so again, feel free to pause and read if you want to read. So H.A.D.E.S. I need to write this down. Oh God. I had football yesterday and boy am I aching today. So RH green. SR green. LA green. SR green. SS green. CR green. CA green. I honestly can't read this. I don't know why I can't read it, but I can't. I'm gonna exit the game. I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna exit the game and come back and see if I can fix it. I'm probably not gonna do the whole demo. Just enough for the experience. So an hour is probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and complete it. I think this might be another good one that me and Wisdom can do. Once we have finished Obscure, this will come out on the 17th of September, so we've got a little while. So it's next week, next something. It's in about a week and a bit. So it's in a week from Tuesday next week, or this week. Alright, so the 17th is a week, in about 9 days time. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna come out and see if I can fix this problem because I can't play it with this blurriness. It's just unplayable at the minute. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, so I figured it out. It was actually the graphics controls that I had adjusted to medium. I thought it would run properly, but it's all blurry. I don't know why that happened. Well, you know, I can't. That's just. It was really weird because the other texts aren't that bad. So what's RH? RH. Reception hall, maybe. SR, server room. There's another SR. LA. That can only be lab area. Then security room. Then SS. Then CR. And CA. Cargo area. There we go. That worked. So it's running in slightly higher frame rate now. It is dropping a little bit, but it's running in a higher frame. Whoa!
What the hell are these things?
That sort of caught me by surprise. Well, that doesn't sound like door opening sounds from Resident Evil, does it? That fucking shit me up. In order to use an item, you must first select it from the quick slot submenu. Hold B to use it and to use a selected consumable. Using an item will cause the character's status temporary change. Using an item may also increase the overdose value of the character when it reaches a certain level, and start damaging the character over time. When the character is not affected by any change to status, the overdose value will slowly decrease over time. Okay. I hope this runs alright. I'm really sort of like. Alright, so I think this is going to be kind of like a little bit of a test. I'm going to be adjusting things. I don't need textures on high. Can I have textures on medium? No, I can't. So I can't have textures on medium. They have to be at least on high to even stand a chance. Oh no, they don't. No, I don't want to do that. They have to be on ultra, essentially. So they have to be on. Textures have to be on an ultra setting. That's really odd. Really strange. I thought running this in medium would actually be alright, but obviously not. Just checking you're dead. What? He doesn't like me turning. Those sharp turns, the game doesn't like it. How do I do that? Oh, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to stop it here, and the reason why I'm going to stop it here is because I've had I think this is like sort of like a first impressions. I don't want to make it too long because I don't want to get this uploaded quite quickly. But I like it. I think it's a very solid and very good game. I'm a bit miffed that I have to play it in ultra settings because my computer really cannot handle that. Doesn't well, it's meant to, but it clearly can't. So I don't know if I'll be able to do this game when it comes out. I'll certainly do my best. I'll definitely look to finish some of my LPs I've got going on right now in order to play this game. So I'm playing Punisher right now. I'm gonna get that done. Me and Wisdom are doing a project for Halloween. So we're gonna get that done. That won't take us very long at all. Won't be long at all. Really won't be. I'm probably 10 parts, maybe 15. I don't see it being more than 15 parts, in all honesty. We can do it in 10 parts. We might even do it in less time than that, depending on how far we get in every thing. I mean, we are now quite far in the game, reasonably far, to a point where I know what I'm doing. Obviously, he's blind for this particular game. Not going to say what it is just yet. It will be a Halloween special, so that will be at the end of October. You'll be seeing that. But I've adjusted the settings, and things are sort of running a little bit weirdly. So I'm going to have to try and see if it's about maybe closing some of the programs in the background of the computer. It could well be. But first impressions, I'm impressed. I was always excited for this game. I always thought that, Invader games were really good, and when they were doing Resident Evil, they had a lot of stick off fans, well, not fans, fans, but they were given a lot of grief, a lot of abuse, and not warranted abuse, very unwarranted abuse on Facebook, and I stuck up for them in huge fashion, and I was like, look, these guys are a small team. I believe they're in Italy, and they're doing this off their own time, without any outside funding, giving them their own time to do it, and you guys are giving them shit because they are not releasing stuff quickly and to the times that people wanted to see them do it. And in all honesty, they threatened to stop the project completely, and I completely respect that decision. I think that was a very brave decision to post that on Facebook, and I highly supported that decision when it that status when it was put up. I said to them, don't Please don't do it. I really want to see what you do with Resident Evil. They did brilliantly with the Resident Evil game. It was a really solid effort. Unfortunately, they had to stop because Capcom stepped in and said, well, now that we've seen this, you know, we're going to now remake the game. So that prompted them to stop it. That was back in 2015 before they announced it. Obviously, they had decided this. Capcom decided this was going to happen, and then they approached Invader Games. But to give Capcom their dues, they asked Invader Games to go and talk to them at their headquarters in Japan, in Tokyo, and say, what do you guys think? And I believe Invader Games had a huge input in the game, maybe even helped on some of the development, and I think that probably helped them with this game. I know they were. I think they were looking at this game of their own game, and they wanted their own identity. And I think this game certainly is a really good way to make them sort of like stand out from the crowds. Yeah, so I'm really impressed. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in whatever video comes next.